EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the San Francisco 49ers. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Santa Clara. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First play of the game, first throw of the game. That's complete to Pearsall. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Quick throw on the RPO, it's Hill. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down.
Here we go, Shaq. Panther 60, Panther 60, 19, Warriors 17. Check out.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Trouble in there, caught by Kittle. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Keelan Robinson to return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Open man, that's Dante Thornton. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 18.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the ground, this is Ashton Jeanty. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Nate Hobbs in from his corner spot to make the stop. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. The RPO, that one is complete. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Las Vegas, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked going the other way.
2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Left side and pulled in. Valdez-Scantling. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. He'll try to pick it up with Jeanty, and he is going to have the Raiders 1st down. Able to get the 3rd down conversion.
the Raider first down.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And the Raiders are going to be looking at first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
16 yards.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. 7-0 is our score.
Las Vegas.
And we're back in the Bay Area after this. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Valdez-Scantling on the move. Now they'll set up to throw. Out to his right. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chins. And he'll be taken down, but that is a good return. They'll set up shop at the 30-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That is taken in left side by Thornton. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 20. First down, Vegas.
It's a gain of 20. And the Raider first down.
In motion, that's Thornton. Now this time, he'll set up to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Jeanty. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
They'll look to throw again. Going up top. And he's in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas. That's touchdown number 19 on the year. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At the their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
Dragon 60. 18, 5, go.
They'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Here we go, set. 7 Tigers.
Throwing now from the gun. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be all in. He's got it. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. With timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
It's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Bowers, the man in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton.
It's a gain of 29. That's good for Las Vegas. First down. First and 10.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the one he was looking for. It's second down.
19,
That's into the hands of Thornton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Not just the first down, but reception number 70 on the season. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Raiders.
In motion, that's Thornton. Back to the air one more time. And he'll take it on in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year.
The kick is good.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. You put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6. Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
On the return, it's Robinson. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara. In a moment, they'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go again with Genty. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
6 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
Once again, it's Genty. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raider first down.
A gain of 12.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop at just over a minute remaining in this first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
He'll get this out to the left block, and he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
And the Raiders first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Genty. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. The Niners will use their third and final timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Now back at the 4 for second and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
In motion, that's Thornton. One more time with Gentry. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down. He'll drop to throw. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options, and now it is fourth and goal.
A 22-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is good. And the Raiders get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
The return is Ricky Pearsall. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. In motion, that's Thornton. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll get that one to Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
First down, Las Vegas.
He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10.
48-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Gentry. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Throw right side, taken in by Tucker. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Vegas.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll throw out of the gun. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The Raiders will line up for the two-point conversion.
60 Bison. 60 Maverick.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Pearsall going to return it. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
70 ring. Let's go now. 19 tight.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Wayne Walker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 7.
Cougar 19. 19 Lion.
Valdez-Scantling on the move. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Raider 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's take 19.
Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
4 yards.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
To the goal line and in. Craig Tucker. Touchdown, Raiders. Here's Seibert now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Raiders will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
49ers 23.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 19 Tiger. Go. Cap 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
He's got his man, complete to Pearsall. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Niners first down.
47-yard line. 18, let's go.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll look to throw again. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Second and 20.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Throwing now on third and long. He's going to try it here again. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Raiders are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. To throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And they will finally run him down. It's another...
wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this